Dio Tsume desu, and we're doing some KSP2 today. Oh, there goes Valentina. Because, well, the game's out now, and I've been excited for this game for a while. It is in early access, so as the pinned comment says, I fully expect there to be bugs and issues, and weird, glitchy, kraken-y things, and other unexplainable physics problems, and potentially our rockets just failing for no good reason. But yeah, we're gonna jump into a fresh game because I haven't played aside from some playtesting to make sure that the game was working properly and that all my equipment was set up right. But yeah, no campaign, nothing saved. We're gonna go with a custom difficulty because we're gonna take away the, well, you know what, we'll leave the probe thing on. Yeah, the rest of this seems actually fine. None of the cheat stuff, because that's just not fun. And we'll allow all of the reverts, because that's always good. And let's see. This will be... what do we want to call the save? The campaign name or whatever. Let's see, we'll just call it, Dream Adventures. Perfect. Perfect. And we will go with, I like this one. And our colors will be very obvious. Excellent. First time user, yeah, we'll keep that on because they did change a bunch of the stuff from KSP 1 going into KSP 2. Yeah, I'm tempted. No, we'll keep this. It's a moon logo. We'll go with that. Technically, this would be more accurate. We don't really have a good moon. Maybe I'll import some pictures at some point. So we have a moon logo. Oh, well, somebody crashed. This is fine. But yeah, let's start the game. We're just playing on normal. It'll be better that way. I don't want to go into crazy difficulty with all the known posts about bugs and issues. So I know there's some issues people have been having. Physics engines, floating parts, glitchy things. So while we're dealing with that and we're waiting on the patch, we'll not crank up the difficulty. Oh, we get an intro video.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden.
Is this like the Kerbal Carl Sagan?
Jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts recently founded Kerbal Space.
Oh my! I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on!
Uh-oh. Well, that's very Kerbin.
Somewhere!
How Kerbal of you.
Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort,
yeah, they know what they're doing.
This collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings.
Am I lagging out? What's happening?
We believe we have
Is this
all
video
the
breaking
necessary
things?
pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technology.
We're gonna end the video and see if that. Are we good? Is that freezing on stream, or is it just my view? Hold on, I need to check. Are we broken on just my view, or are we broken everywhere? Oh, it looks like we are having some issues. Okay. Let's see here. Can I get into the settings? Okay, well, this is a new issue. See if I can't figure out what we've got going on here. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Um, let's see. There is a way I can do some things to help fix this. Just one moment while I find what I'm looking for. Okay, well, we're gonna leave this up over here so I can keep an eye on it. And we're gonna try lowering some settings. And try to, drop everything to medium, see if that helps. No, that's still... What if I full screen it? Will that help? It is using the entirety of my video RAM. Like, all of it. And I don't understand why. It was running just fine earlier. Yeah, this is what people have been talking about. The game has some issues. Early access. Okay. Let us... We're gonna restart the game. Just save and exit. Reboot the game real fast and see if I can't get, get this to run a little better. That was ridiculously bad. Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. I mean, I've got a powerful computer, so this should not be... Like, I'm working with a 3070 here. This should not be happening. Just keeping an eye on our specs here and making sure the GPU can handle what we're doing today. Because I did a little bit of playtesting and I was at my full 144 without an issue. And now it is... Is it this area? It's like... Let's go into the VAB and see if this helps. Maybe it's just that screen. I mean, I seem... I'm laggy, but it's working. Trip planner, yep. Launch button. You go to the training center to learn things. We are incredibly laggy. Okay, we might have to switch to no picture mode for me, just so we can play the game today. Oh, yeah, this needs a patch. This needs a patch bad. Alright, let's see. Can I do anything here to help with this? It's a way to, like, give something a higher priority so I can maybe get a little bit more oomph out of it. Like, why is it eating so much of my stuff? Okay. Did that help? Not really. I'm still getting Garbo frames. Okay, hold on. Settings, can I... Like, this is so glitched out. Alright, well, technical issues were not expected. Let me try something. Let's see. It should be in here. Let's go to... where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, we'll hang out here. Oh, does this not have music anymore? I could have sworn I had music on this panel. That's why we came here. At least I'm not seeing any music. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm missing my music. Alright, wait, we'll just go over to, we'll go here temporarily. There we go. This one has music. Okay. Yeah, you guys hang out with the music for a second while I try to fix this. Give me just a few moments here to find it and fix it. Okay. Let's see if that helps with our issues. Take us back over here. And now it's on the wrong screen. Lovely. Why is it over there? Alright. Hold on. That's not what it's supposed to have done at all. This is not working as intended. I've never had it have this much issue with a game before. Why did it go to that screen? That's not the screen it should be on at all. How did it even do that? I don't even see how it managed to do that. Alright, well that was weird. Let's try it again, see if there's something I missed. Okay. There it goes. Now it's on the right screen. I don't know why it did that. That was a weird issue to have, where it popped up on the wrong screen. But, hey, we're on the correct screen now, so that's progress. Okay, let's see. If this doesn't work, maybe we'll just go no camera to make this run better. That might be our solution. I just go no camera for the day. I'll have to update my pinned message. Alright, and survey says I'm not looking at my stats. Oh yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. It's better here. Okay. Yeah. Part picker. I already read all this at one point. Move on. Okay. I seem to be running better in here than out in the world. I'm at 90%. Good lord, this is using so much. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there needs to be some optimization passes for sure. Oh god. Okay. Well, we can... Do I just go PNG or something for the time being? Like, is that just the solution? Well, the VAB seems to be working. So we'll just, for the VAB, we're just gonna build right now. And get something done. Alright, so we got a pod. What are we trying to do here? We are going to go... That's much better. Okay, we're aiming for the moon. Do I want a single pod? I don't think I want a single pod. Give me command pods. What do I have? Got a 3-seat command pod, the gumball, 5-seat observation module, tuna can, that's a lander. Okay, that'd actually be really good. Do we do a 2-part, like, a multi-section rocket? Could go for that. Where I take, say, the 3-seater here. Excellent. So we're gonna have 3 Kerbals here. And then we're gonna need a 2-seater I'm just gonna put you over here for now. So this is gonna be our... Is there a... Oh, it's a single-seater lander can. That's even better. Give me this. Okay. So we got 3 people. One of which... Or do we want to do this full-on Apollo style and have 2 go down and 1 stay in the capsule? I think for our first mission, we'll do a single lander. Okay. So, we need to build our return. You build missions in reverse. Something we are going to pull up, though, is the trip planner. Round trip to Moon. Where'd it go? There it is. Moon. Okay. So we need a lot of Delta V. And we can do, right now, we can do a straight shot drop from the moon into Kerbal. So, yeah, 3,400 to get into orbit. Another 800 to intercept the moon. Getting into an orbit's another 280 once we get there. Landing and returning is 1,000 something. Well, this expects me to take the whole vessel. So, yeah, we're gonna land, boost. Yeah. We're gonna go with... Let's see. First of all, we need brakes. Okay. There we go. Is this the right size? No. How about you? You are the right size. Okay. So this is our final section. There should be thermal in here. Not that thermal matters right now, but I like building it anyways. Perfect. Okay, so we got a thermal shield, parachute, and a heat shield. So we should, yeah, heat shield, parachute on the command pod. This is our returning module. Now I need a decoupler. I think we're in medium size. We are. Okay. So that's going to detach from whatever our last stage of rocket is. This is going to fall back into Kerbal, parachute, and land. Hopefully safely. Now we need... Actually, what we need directly under this is... Because I did see some people do some early work with this, so I know that the reaction wheels inside the pods have been significantly nerfed since KSP1. So we will need some reaction wheels. Here we go. We're in the medium category. Perfect. There we go. So we got a nice reaction wheel. We don't need that once we've decoupled it. The reaction wheel in the pod itself is enough to get us where we're going. How do we want to get the lander off? That's the... I have an idea. Get rid of this. No, I want... Yes. Give me symmetry. Where are the doors on this thing? That should be okay. We're going to need a connector, if I can find one. Engine mounts, adapters, beams. Should have a connector somewhere. Small amount of explosive. Is this upside down, potentially? This says the arrows matter. Should the arrow point down or up? does that make more sense? I'm confused as to what the arrow means. You know what? We're gonna use one of these. Beautiful. Now it doesn't matter. That'll also push the command pod away. Okay, docking ports. Small docking port on you. Small docking port on you. Alright, you just hang out there for now. Kinda want this the other way. Yeah, I want these to line up. I'll have to figure out how to get that attached. But it does now have a port on it. So let's see. Then after this, we're gonna need some fuel. Now this is our lunar injection segment. So we don't want too much fuel. That's a wrong size. Methalox, Oh god, there's different kinds of fuel. Okay. Huh. Is Methalox the normal stuff? What about hydrogen? Is hydrogen better? Does it come with... Do they come with oxidizer? How do these work? Okay. Let's see. 4 tons of methalox, whatever methalox is. We also have methane. We need oxidizers. Methalox... I think methalox is the mixture. So we just gotta find the right size. That's way too much tank. This is a little more reasonable. Even that feels like a bit much, but I'd rather overkill it with the fuel than not have enough. Now we're also gonna need a small, medium engine. How much thrust to weight is that? About half. It's a little underwhelming. I want a little bit more oomph. Because we do have to go... How much thrust? Max thrust in vacuum 600. Do we just go up one? We just scale up to the skipper. Oh yeah, that's a ton of thrust. We should have no problem getting where we're going. The problem is the fuel efficiency. Max temp. Where is fuel consumption? Do they not tell us fuel consumption anymore? Oh no, the Poodle is probably the best, because it's highly efficient. We want high efficiency. That is what we're after here. Very efficient segment. Now, move you... That's not what I wanted to do. Get out of my way a little bit. We're going to need another stack separator of the mediums variant. Because that's where this guy's going to come in. If I can... Can I not attach you? Oh, God. All right. Let's see. Come here. How do I get it closer? It won't... Okay, so it'll snap like that. It won't snap because of the thing on top. So we're gonna have to put it upside down on here. So Can I get closer to it? That's better. Come here. Let's build our lander. So we're gonna need a small amount of medium fuel. Okay, never mind. This is a small module. That's too small. Do I have something in between? That just seems so massive compared to this. I need like a in-between size. That's not gonna be enough fuel. Not for the moon. No. Do I have like... What do I have scale-wise? Not that. That's not it either. I don't have a good... like, medium segment. Like, one that's sized appropriately for this thing. They're either way too big or way too small. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with that. I really don't think that's gonna be enough fuel. How much fuel does this thing have in it? It's 1 ton. And I stuck how much on this thing? 16? Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna be enough. There we go. Okay, now we need an engine. Actually, ooh. No. We're gonna use this. Then we're going to equip it with an engine. That's gonna be so pitifully small. I do have small radials. Perfect. Give me a 3. Beautiful. Now we're also gonna need some landing gear. Oh, look at these fairings and whatnot. Cargo bays? It's actually really helpful. I think that's the autosave kicking in? Is what that badoop is? Not really sure. Where would they have hidden... Oh yeah, we also want, where's landing gear? We got ladders. Stabilizers. Oh, I've just noticed a problem with this design. Okay. Yeah, we've got the ladder in the wrong... Or we got the engines in the wrong spot. Go over here. You're gonna go right here. None of that is doing what I want. Okay. Now you, I want 3 of. And then we're gonna reposition you to be tripoded like so. Do we not have landing gear? Is that not a thing? There has to be landing gear in here somewhere. Oh, it literally says landing gear. Wow. Look up at the freaking search bar, dummy. Oh god, look at that mess. Okay. Now, those should extend out far enough that we touch down nicely. We'll have jetpacks and all that to get back on. This, honestly, could use some mono-propellant. It's also going to need a action wheel. Of the small variety? Sure. This lander looks awful. But I just don't have the right size parts. Like, this capsule is just oddly shaped. Let's see, we can get some monopropellant strapped onto this sucker. Like so. And that will let me have some RCS thrusters. Wherever those went. RCS, here we are. Beautiful. A little bit of RCS to help control us, because this is going to have to do some crazy maneuvering to make it work. That being said, so will this. So if we take this off... Actually, no, that's good. What we need is some RCS. And we'll need some monopropellant. So we're going to do the same thing where we just kind of stick a bunch on the side. Like so. Cool. That gives us some control over what we're doing. Now, how do we want to do this? I fully expect this entire contraption to fail spectacularly, by the way. I do not expect any of this to work out. Especially considering I've done 0 testing on any of this in the game. This is literally the first time I'm playing. So we're learning as we're going. Okay, that gives us some of that. They've got reaction wheels, they've got power, they've got thrust. Do we need anything else on this contraption? Besides trying to figure out how to attach it. I wish they would just let me flip it over and stick it on top, but it won't let me do that. That being said, I could just forego the docking entirely and just do this. Like, forget docking. We just gotta get close enough that the Kerbal can get between the two vehicles, right? So if I stick one of these on here, take this, flip it upside down, and shove it on top, and then shove a fairing around this whole contraption. Come here. Actually, no, we want that much. This much come over here. Then we can get a fairing from wherever those were that I saw. Oh, we're also going to need antenna on both of these. We can just shove it. That'll work. Alright, so they've got antenna now, so they can communicate. We had fairings somewhere. Here we are, fairings. So if I take a medium fairing, no, large? Oh no, this is not going to work as intended, is it? Okay. Bigger? Bigger. Okay. No, not this. This off. Okay. Let me tighten this up till it's just clipping the engines and the landing gear. Okay, so that is as tight as I'm getting, right? Right there. One more out. A little hard to control. Okay. I'll bring it slightly down, because then I'm going to do another one that is just going to close and then lift. Okay, that is the lander done. What are you angry about? Oh, is that just the paint job? That's just the paint job. Okay. Okay, the lander is ready to go. You just stick that back on there. What's this? Oh, this is another fairing down here. We don't need this anymore. Go away. You go here. Okay, so this is our lander payload. It's a little ridiculous, but it works. On top of our command pod, this fairing just needs to get to space. Once we're in space, none of the aerodynamics with it matter anymore. This is a little on the light side, but it should be fine. What we need next is our main lifting stage. So this is going to be like our primary rocket. That is a behemoth, but that's kind of what we need. Make it a little bit longer, and then we're gonna throw a really, really big engine on it, which should be the Mammoth. Is the biggest, most thrusty engine we have. Sustainer, launcher. Yeah, this is a launcher, sustainer, orbital. Are these also labeled the same way? Orbital, sustainer, and the mainsail gets you here. Yeah, the mainsail gets you off the launch pad. This one gets you the rest of the way up, because it just kind of maintains thrust, and then this one is when you're up there. This one gets you off the pad, which is what we need. We do not have enough thrust. You know what we could do, since we don't have enough thrust? What if we just... Is there a extra large widener? Is it perhaps in the adapters, wherever those went? I know we saw them. I just gotta find them. That's a large to extra large adapter. That's not what I want. What I really want is this, but in the big size. I don't think we get one. it doesn't look like it. Okay, we're just gonna have to... So way to, like, do these differently. Not seeing how, though. They get a lot more thrust as we get up there, though. So, if we give enough off the launch pad... Okay. Which would show me the overall weight of this. Now, something we are going to add a bunch of is struts. And we're going to add an absolute ton of these. Because I played a lot of KSP1, and I know how freaking deadly the random shaky can be. So we're just going to strut that sucker together so it doesn't go anywhere. Then we're going to need some radial decouplers. I'm thinking 4? Set like so, right around here. Then we're going to need some big, heavy-duty, solid rocket boosters. Okay, snap them on there, and then we'll adjust these to be the right height. Beautiful. Then we'll go once again into structure and strut this sucker so that it goes nowhere. Beautiful. And then we're going to actually strut these to each other as well. So their mere existence holds everything in place. Tension across the whole structure. We're going to need some aerodynamic cones on the top of these. Those are too big. Perfect. Okay, those are now aerodynamic. Then we're also going to need some stabilizers for this huge structure. Perfect. That should help keep us on target as we go through ridiculous amounts of atmosphere. And it's a perfectly symmetrical rocket as well, which keeps us steady on as we go. Excellent. Then, what's that got us at? 1.12? That is flyable. So we have reached a point where we have a flyable rocket. Now, how well will it fly? No idea. But it is flyable with its current setup. It is got more thrust than it has weight, so we could get this off the ground. Now, this is the part where problems can ensue. So you're going to go down here. So all these engines are going to launch simultaneously. Next thing we'll do is we'll drop the boosters. We don't need that. Then the next piece to decouple would be up here. So this goes way lower. I just move that down here. Yeah, when that decouples, this should unfurl. Whenever that happens. We don't need that. Then this will decouple later to send down. You should boost when you decouple. Yeah, so that engages that engine. Then this on our return. And you should fire when... there. So you three are part of that structure. So you'll engage, because this needs to go land. This is to go into the atmosphere, parachutes to touch us down. Okay, cool. Our staging is set. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Before something catastrophic happens. Okay, what else do we need? We need to take a look at who we have. So Bill... no, get out. We want Valentina, Jeb, and you know what? We're gonna take Tim, because that's one of the developers who didn't get to see the game finish. So we're taking him along, we're taking Jeb and Valentina. We're taking the classics. And then the Explorer's empty, because one of these is gonna go hop in here, go land, hopefully make it back, and we'll go from there. I am expecting this to explode horribly. Oh, this is gonna go so badly. Trip planner, what do you think? Might not make it. Yeah, you don't think I'm making it to the moon. Quite honestly, I agree. But we're going to try anyways and see how far we can get. Let's go to the launch pad and see how bad my frame rate is. Actually, not bad. Yeah, it's just that menu screen that seems awful. Like, this doesn't seem bad at all. Try zooming out a little bit? I mean, that shoots it up to, like, 80, but... yeah, okay. It seems to be working pretty okay. Flight cluster. Yeah, that's the speed. Staging. Yeah, if I want to go to the training center, I can. SAS is on. Throttle is up. Oh, that's the pod up here. Tim's down here. Okay. I should have probably put him in there to begin with, but I didn't even think about it. Just so I don't have to transfer him in space. But I guess we're going to transfer him in space when we get to the moon area. Here we go. First attempt at a launch. Let's hope this works. We are lifted. We have liftoff. We're going. We are going to space today. Now, the real question, will we make all of the spacecraft make it to space today? Oh, it is sluggish. Ooh. Punching through the cloud layer at a very, very slow speed, I'll be honest. We might need more engines. Alright, begin our turn. As we cross into the second layer of atmosphere. Just drive by nav ball here. Keep it steady. I love the sounds. Keep her steady. Boosters are away. Let the automated system navigate us for a little bit. Okay, now, time warp pause, because this is a new thing with this game. I can time warp pause, which is huge, because it lets me get up here, and yeah, go away. I'm trying to set up a maneuver node. Thank you. Set up. Why won't it let me set it up? It's because I'm at full throttle? Why can I not set up a maneuver node? Well, that's annoying. I'm not sure why it's not letting me maneuver node right now. Alright, take me back to here. Okay. Now will you let me? What if I unpause? Yeah, okay. And then can I pause and mess with it? Like, that's the whole point, is I'm supposed to be able to mess with it while we're paused. Guess not. Okay, that's broken right now. Unfortunate. Too much. That'll do. Okay. Follow maneuver node. We'll navigate off the nav ball here. We're having some technical issues with some of the features that are supposed to be here, but for the most part, it's working. We are in space. We got a lot more of this rocket into orbit than I thought we would. I might have brought more fuel than we needed. Okay. 30 seconds till we need to burn. Try to get a nice cinematic shot. We're gonna pause, throttle all the way up, and then unpause to do our burn. Just so we are sure we're getting maximum, because I don't know all the keybinds, because they changed a bunch of things. So some of the stuff, like the snap to full, snap to zero, has been changed, potentially, and I don't want to push wrong buttons and, you know, break stuff. Full throttle. This is a long burn. little wobbly. Might want more reaction wheels. SAS is trying. Maybe we throttle down a little bit, let it gain a little bit more control. Like, as long as we break 100,000, we'll be well over what is necessary. Come on, regain control here. We are orbital. Okay. That was sloppy, but we're here. Okay. We are orbital. That was actually not that bad. Now we want to burn around here to try to reach out there. Now, preferably, we would come in from the front side of the moon. There we go. Okay. Now, it's not giving me my close approach over top. Oh, I'd be really, really late. Okay. Are we off the plane or something? Why are we having such a hard time here? Alright, hold on. We're just gonna remake this one. I messed something up with these arrows. Because it just should be... Whoa, that was way too much. So we want to barely graze it. We just want to reach our target here. We don't want to overshoot. Why are we so crooked? Oh, I see. The moon's gonna make us crooked. What is our periapse height? I wish it would show me a little better what our periapse height would be. I've lost our node. There we go. Okay. For some reason, we're coming in very, very low. And I don't know why. Try to get this orbit back on track. Nope, too much. Come on, we gotta get this... Why is it so... off? We're coming in from the wrong side, too. I want to come in front of the moon and let it slow us down. Not speed us up. Oh, mission control's happy with us for something. That's barely in. That would be behind. I'm trying to catch it from in front, preferably. It's a little hard to read this new interface, I'll be honest. Okay, we're gonna go with that and hope for the best. I mean, what could go wrong, right? How much RCS do I have? It doesn't tell me. I don't want to use too much of it either. Alright, we'll get positioned for our burn. Use RCS to make ourselves stationary. And we'll go from there. Oh, I am lagging out hard. Alright, yeah, we are dying. Okay, hold on. This game is eating my picture. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and... I don't have a... What picture is this? Yeah, that'll work. Oh, he's just in the way, and I'm in the way, honestly. Yeah, we're just gonna go away. There we go. We're just gonna do this for today, because it doesn't want to work. We're having some technical problems. This game is devouring my video RAM. So we're just gonna go no camera, because that will help with some of that. It's one less thing that has to render. Okay, so we are situated. I realized I'm sitting on the nav ball too, and that was terrible positioning for me for that whole launch. Okay, we are stationary. We're gonna tap RCS just to make sure, and then we're going to warp to the point. Perfect. God, that was so fast. Yeah, we only need 819 Delta V to get there. I have 2,000 in this thing, so I'm not worried about reaching our target. What I am worried about is getting the proper orbit. So we're gonna burn our way out. We have a ton of Delta V. We over-prepared the Delta V. right? Excellent. Now go away so I can see. Okay. 1,300 kilometers is a bit much, but we can situate that when we get there. There we go. There we go. A nice low pass. It's a terrible orbit orientation. But there's not a whole lot we can do about that. We're coming in a weird way. We're just gonna have to deal with it. So now we face the proper direction. And we'll go to the moon. Yeah, we brought way too much in the way of fuel and power, but hey, that just means we're gonna definitely get home. At the very least, we will get the top stage of this rocket home. I don't know about the lander, but the bottom section will definitely make it. And fairing here, we're actually going to... Can I just launch that early? Okay, there we go. We no longer have the fairing on top. And we're headed for the moon. A little bit of RCS to stabilize us. And let's skip to our burn. Alright, here we are. We are... Oh god, it's catching up. There it goes. Okay. Where'd the moon go? Oh, there it is. We found the moon. Fast forward just a little bit here. Okay, 30 seconds. And then we do our lunar injection burn to capture us in an orbit around the moon here. Okay. No, don't time warp to that point. Clear this. Create another maneuver node. Oh, wrong way. And we're going to circularize this to make it a whole lot easier to catch up to. Now, here's hoping I measured these well, because if I didn't, we're about to have a very, very bad time. But hey, that's what this is all about. This is experimentation. This is testing out the new stuff and getting ourselves into crazy situations so we can see just how limiting the game is. We already know it eats my computer. So that's unfortunate, but hey, what can you do? Just get me out of the frame. That was the solution to that one. We'll just do no camera for today. Because I just putting a PNG on there just doesn't seem helpful with the amount of stuff going on. Come on, you can do it, big ol' rocket. God, you have so much Delta V left. I'm still in my launch stage. All I left behind was the boosters. I've almost one stage this. This is an absurd setup we have. This is a massive rocket. Okay, we are lined up. RCS to stabilize. Fast forward. Alright, here we are. Just above the moon. About to perform our injection burn. Look at that. Look at that. That is so beautiful. These are just amazing shots. I love it. I'm not quite sure why the Apple apps and Perry apps are backwards, but... Oh no, that's in meters. That's throwing me off. Yeah, we need to get those kilometers down to like 70. All right. Might start burning a little early because we're coming up on our Perry apps. Yeah, screw the maneuver node. We're just gonna burn. Perfect. 71 by 66. Okay, we are here. We still have 900 Delta V in this big bulky section back here that we didn't intend to use. So, we are still in a situation where we have a lot of extra fuel to get home with. It's time to get out. Where are you? Okay. Okay. Go that way. It's nice they have magnetic shoes. Get in? How do you get in? B for board. Uh-oh. No, come here. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. Oh no. The standard Kerbal problem of attaching to things. Okay, we're in. Valentina has made it into the capsule. How do I switch vehicles? Okay, we're in control. I want to control from here. And then we want we want that. We want RCS. So we're going to, no, not that. What is it? What's the translate buttons? Well, that's a good thing the thrusters weren't on. I don't remember the buttons for translate controls. Or up and down. Oops. Is that all the fuel we have? Did this thing not? Oh, did it suck all the fuel out? Is this almost out of fuel? Oh, that's not a good sign, because we don't have a way to get the fuel back. Well, we have 500 to land. How much would it take to land? Let's find out. Can we even do this? That's the wrong direction. It's 100 to get there. Look how little of our fuel is. Oh, this is out of the 6.4 tons. Never mind, this thing is just being dumb. Okay. Now, the real question is, am I going to be able to get back to this? I don't think I am. I'm going to be honest. All right, we're going in. I'd like to land here. That'll do. Okay. We are officially descending. There goes our main pod. With the other two Kerbals in it. I'm afraid the time warp. Okay, we're coming in. We're not gonna have enough thrust to get back out of here. That is gonna be our problem. We're not gonna have enough thrust to take back off, even if we land. This is gonna be a one-way mission, but we now have proof of concept. We need a better lander, though. And better thrust on the main stage. Because it worked, but it brought way too much fuel for what it was. Yep, and we're out of fuel. Well, unfortunate. Okay, so we've learned that our lander sucks. And our first stage has too much gas. Okay. All of this, trash. In fact, all of this, trash. Starting over. I want a proper parachute. We have our nice decoupler. We need a reaction wheel. Like so. And we're going to need a landing and return stage. We're gonna do this as one unit. Too small. Perfect. Okay. So this is going to be our moon rocket. Now the skipper should give us enough thrust. Yeah, way more thrust than we need. But we kind of need that oomph to get back off the planet. That's double. That's actually way more than we need. We just need more than one. Let's see. How much will the poodle give me? Not enough. Okay, how about those radials? Can I mount like 8 of these and will this give me enough thrust to get off the ground? Way too much. Okay. How about 4? Still too much. 3? 1.5. It's way more than necessary. I want to be just over 1 with this. Okay. Maybe we take 3 just to be on the safe side for thrust. Although that's more fuel. Nah, it's too much fuel. We're trying to conserve as much fuel as possible with this. So unless I add so much weight to this that we can't get off the ground, that we don't have a thrust to mass that is greater than 1, then we're not gonna add any more. Because I want to keep this as simple and balanced as we can. Okay. That did not do what I wanted at all. Extend, I want to see how far that goes. That goes down to there. And this one goes down to there. Perfect. Okay, now we need landing gear. Wherever I left those. Right here somewhere. Landing. There we go. Landing legs. Give me nice big ones. I want at least 3 of you if I can fit them. In fact, we're gonna lower those. No, maybe that'll be fine. Leg extend. Yeah, see, they're too high. Is that in line? That's about, yeah, it's just a little bit off the ground with the ladder. Perfect. I did mean to grab them again. Okay. Cool. Now those are put away. We still have a positive thrust to weight. It's not much, but it is a positive thrust to weight. Now, the real question is, how much delta V is this? Oh my god, this thing has 3,000? This has 3,000 delta V? That's ridiculous. Where's Moon? There's Moon. Round trip. Okay. So this apparently has 3,000 delta V crammed into it. And this is to get us to and from the moon. So that is way more than we need. And it's got to return us. But we can do the return in one straight shot. So that's 1,000 here. Plus another 1,000 here. So that's we're 1,000 over our budget for return. For landing and return. Perfect. Now, we're gonna need... we probably should give it a little bit of monopropellant. That would just be... good, right? To have some RCS available for us. And then some RCS thrusters. If I can find them. Payloads? No, is it... I wish there was like a control section. Beautiful. Okay. We are still positive, correct? No, we are not positive anymore. Okay. We have made it a little too heavy. But that's not something we can't fix. Go there temporarily. You come over here. God damn it, I didn't mean to grab them. Yeah, it's a wide stance, but they are off the ground, and that's the important thing. It's not touching the ground. This ladder might clip a little bit. That's okay. Okay. Now we have more than enough thrust to weight and delta V to accomplish our goal. Ooh, we're a little tighter on the delta V now. Because we're burning more. Do I give it a little bit more fuel? I think I give it just a tiny bit more fuel. Another 4 tons ought to do it. Yeah. And you, I want you to extend. I need to see where you end. Because now these are slightly different. Okay. Yeah, the whole side of the rocket is now a ladder. A little bit of, RCS from the Kerbal should be plenty to get them up and in there. We've got landing legs. We have plenty of thrust to get us home. That is our landing pod. Now we need a... we need a stage that'll get us from... Kerbal, or get us from a launching state into a Kerbal orbit and then to the moon. That's the two. We're into the big stages now. These are the stages that need to do the most effort to get us between things. So we're gonna need a good amount of gas. And a nice, beefy engine. Something like... Let's see, this is our sustain. We need our sustain medium. Sustainer medium. Now, as long as this has... It does not have enough thrust. Okay. Come here, you. Can I just shove another one on there? That'll work, right? Is it not calculating the thrust to weight? It's not calculating that. Okay, that's not working. We need more oomph. How do I give it more oomph? I don't want to give it a huge engine. Well, this doesn't need to get off the launch pad, actually. It just needs to get up. Like, it just needs to go places. That's our second stage. This is our injection stage. Now we build the big, beefy, get us into orbit stage. Alright, let's see. We're going to first... I need a... Actually, I need a fairing. Where are the fairings? No, engine mounts. Oh, this is what we need. Come here, you. Okay. Yeah, because it's a multi-engine mount. Yeah, here we go. It's not letting me do what I'm after here. There we go. It's not pretty, but it's meant to be in space, so it doesn't matter. That is quite a bit more thrust to weight than we need. The delta V of that, I'm not so sure about. I wish you could see delta V by stage. That's one thing I don't see a way to do. Yeah, I don't see a way to check delta V by stage, which is unfortunate. That would be a nice item to have, or an option to have. Now, where are those fairings? Actually, this would probably be... Come here. That's like jank. Do we just have a medium... stack coupler? Yeah, and then we can put a big one on. Cool, and then we're going to translate them in. So I basically make a double engine. Look at that. That actually looks like properly done. That's much cleaner than what I was doing originally. Then I'm gonna need a large single. Oh, that's gonna be... Okay, we need a fairing. I need to find those fairings now. Here we go. Oh, it is so jank. Oh, it doesn't. It's all lopsided. I hate it. I hate that it's offset. It's jank like this. How do I get it not... Oh, you know what? I can just... I'll just offset the thing. Where's my decoupler? And then we will simply... Invalid anchor. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Not rotate, I want... I don't want it to rotate. I want it to slide. Okay, well... Guess we can't slide these, so we can only rotate the whole damn thing. Okay, so you can't mess with those. That's annoying. It's all off-center. Oh, it's awful. Why is it doing the whole damn thing? Anchor's way up there. Okay, there we go. Oh, now it wants to snap. Okay, cool. We got it to snap properly. Then we slide this down. Now we need enough thrust to get this off the ground. In fact, do I want to give it even more fuel? No, we overfueled it last time. Slap a mammoth on it. And then we'll give it some solid rockets. Yeah, because that's just barely too heavy. But if we add in symmetry mode, say, where are my stack couplers? Pop, and then we go ahead and find the big ones. Here we go. So they're attached. And then we make sure these are nice, and I hate that they're snapping weird. I don't know why they're doing that. Like so. Oh, that's not enough thrust either? Okay, well. 4 it is. There it is, 1.2. Which is enough to get us off the ground. We made it to orbit with less than that last time. And about as much fuel. So we should be perfect with that. These are medium caps, we'll do that. Now we come in here and it's time to strut this sucker up. Like so. Anchor to each other so they can't go anywhere. Anchor to the rocket, so again, they can't go anywhere. Beautiful. And just to be on the safe side, we're also going to strut like this. And like this. Beautiful. So now we're super connected. We're not gonna fly off any pieces accidentally. How many reaction wheels did I add? That is the question now. Because I don't think we have enough, I'll be honest. Let's see, is this reaction wheel? What are you? I'm pretty sure that's a reaction wheel. And I think we want just one more of those. Like so. Perfect. Okay. Give us just a little bit more oomph on the turning. We have a little bit of RCS. In fact, we're actually going to add more RCS throughout the main part of the rocket here. And some more monopropellant in the external style. Put a bunch of them down here. And then we'll put a few of them up here. Like so. And that should just give us a little bit more monopropellant and, whatchamacallit, just a little bit more oomph with our RCS, so it doesn't run out as quickly. We'll take some nice big wings, and we'll shove them right there. Make the wingspan just a little bit bigger. Make sure these are not below the thrust. That is our only issue. As long as the rockets are lower than the wingtips, we should be okay. Nice big surfaces. They're a little heavy, though. Means I can make them steeper as well. This is a high-speed rocket, so at least it's supposed to be. Okay, and then make the root just a little bit thicker for that extra bit of stability. And then we're just gonna slide them down just a tad. I want them to be there. And then we're gonna change the angle to be safe. Perfect. Okay, that's some wings to help give us some stability as we hit ridiculous velocities. And here is Moonflyer 2. Attempt 2. Now, we're also going to need some Kerbals. Okay, cool. Our 3 are still along for the ride. I'm not sure if this is going to be better or worse, but here we go. Okay, we're on the pad. I feel like it's off-center. Yeah, it feels weirdly off, but I'm sure it's... Oh, I didn't check the... Back to the VAB. I didn't check all the staging nonsense. We have a ton of staging over there that I did not even look at. Always check your staging. Okay. Last stage, parachute. Let's start at the beginning. So, very first stage should be all the bottom rockets. So those go, and this should go with them. Then these decouple, which is perfect. Then the next thing to decouple is here. And then these should fire at the same time. Then this would decouple and fire all of these, because these need to get us the rest of the way. And at the very end... Why do we have 2 decouplers up here? Oh, is that... Parachute's on a decoupler. We do not want that. There we go. Very last stage. is we decouple while on re-entry, and then use a parachute at the end. So there's our 6-stage rocket. Properly set up this time. Let's try this launch one more time. This time with a properly set up staging. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's so good, the launch. And we're go. We are gaining speed. Just hold steady for now. Time to begin our gravity turn. Using the nav ball to fly us here. Rocket is a little bit crooked, but it's okay. We can make it work. We can make it work. We brought way more solid fuel than we needed. Maneuver. Okay, dial that in a little bit. Cool. Look at that point. RCS can come on now. We brought lots of extra fuel for it. Look at those boosters. This is a beautiful shot. I mean, I wish the frame rate was a little bit better, but it is, you know, the game is beautiful. Back here, let me see if I can get us just a tiny bit more frames. One thing I can do in the background here. There we go. Hopefully that gets us just a little bit more in terms of frame rate. Because it's getting a little bad up here in space. Okay, we're going to conserve our RCS fuel. I don't see a good way to check RCS fuel. That is one thing I'm missing a good view of. Oh, did I bring solar panels of any kind? Now the battery seems full, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know how they're generating power, but they are. Oh, that's our monopropellant. Oh, we got plenty. Yeah, just leave that sucker on. Beautiful. We have a ton of Delta V again in this launch stage, which is good. That means we've got way, way more than we need to get us where we're going. I just hope we have enough to get us back. That is our real question. Do we have enough Delta V to return after our moon landing? Yeah, this would probably be a good time to try to fix our orientation as well. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, we're orientated properly again. Plenty of monopropellant to go around. We brought way more than we needed for stability. In fact, we're gonna shut those off, though, just to be extra conservative with it. Because I don't know how much it's burning from the top, as opposed to the bottom. And it's about time to do our injection burn. Our orbital injection burn here. Get us up to proper speeds. Turn the RCS back on, help keep us online. See, this is the problem. We're off here, which is going to mess up our orbit in general. Oh, it gets a little framey when you're doing all of this. I mean, it doesn't help we're using the big rocket. Alright. We're just gonna leave that thing behind. It's causing problems. Good enough. Okay. And there we are. We are in orbit with a much more manageable craft than last time. Just gonna drop some heavy objects on some people. Now, we should want to maneuver somewhere around here to reach out to the moon. Now, I'd like to also solve our weird angle problem. If I can get the maneuvers just right. There we go. That should be more normal. Still very low. I mean, that's not terrible. We're crooked, but we're better. So we'll take that. It's not terrible. We should have more than enough fuel to get us there. Well, I say that. It's gonna be 1,000 to get us there. Can I get any closer? Is this closer or farther? I'm trying to get our periapsis down to something really close. $800? That's still quite a ways, but it is more fuel efficient. Okay, what if first... Are we aligned? How misaligned are we? That is the question. Set as target. We are 4 degrees off. No, this number needs to go down. No, this way. How do... Okay, 0.4 degrees off is not bad. Alright, hold on. We will figure this out. Point 3, again, not terrible. I then should burn somewhere around here. to go for our lunar connection. What's that height? It doesn't want to tell me what the height is. $500. This is kind of what we want, though. We're in front of the moon. 400. $29 kilometers. Perfect. That is way, way closer. And then we'll slow down. Oh god, that would slingshot us out, because we're actually going to fall behind the moon with this maneuver, so that is going to speed us up on the launch out. But we're not going to take that, because we are simply going to slow down at that point. Until we're circular. Perfect. Okay, that's our transition. Now we simply execute that. It seems simple enough. We don't need that much Delta V to do all this. And worst case, we learn, and we figure out what we need to do from there. It might be that we bring more fuel on this segment in the future. Alright, we're gonna use the pause trick till I remember all the buttons. Oh, I got rid of all of it? Oh my god. Well, shit. I thought it would be smarter. Okay, we're gonna have to do this one at a time. It's not smart enough to do all of them in one setup. Somewhere around there. There it is. Oh, that's like direct impact. $12 kilometers? That's a bit much, but... Not exactly the greatest of trajectories here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Align to the node. $800 Delta V to pull this off. All right. Okay. Coming up on our burn window. We're having to do a lot of this manually because the maneuver nodes aren't exactly working as I would like them to. Come on. Okay, overburn just a tiny bit. Base retro. We can fix it. All we gotta do is slow down. Come on, give me the damn periapsis number. Oh, that's too much. We're on crash course. Just a tiny bit the other way. That'll work. Well, still a little high. Here's what we'll do. Position here. God damn it. It is so hard to maneuver gently with the amount of thrust we brought along. That's just gonna have to do. Just, that'll do. Okay. Here we go. We're about to enter the moon's sphere of influence. Excellent. And then at this point, we need to slow ourselves down. Oh, the node moved. We've acquired the moon's sphere of influence here with a really wonky orbit. But we're here, and that's what matters. Man, we have a long fall, too. We came in at a nice, slow angle. Okay, so we're positioned properly. We're going to use all of our Delta V to do this, but that's fine. All right. Basically, all our remaining Delta V to get into a lunar orbit. Good enough. We have achieved lunar orbit. Great success. Okay. Now, I want to land over here. So we're actually going to start our burn. Actually, I want to land right here. So we're going to burn here. Somehow that... Oh, we're going the other way? Oh. Okay. I thought we were going... Face the node. I still want to land in this crater, because it's going to get us close to the equator of the moon. That's basically our target. We're trying to get back on the proper axis for a good return journey. Oh yeah, we're going this way. There we go. We're back in lunar orbit. Preparing for our descent burn. Now, it really doesn't have to be a perfect descent burn for an ascent burn. We just got to get close enough to the equator that we can go reverse direction from the moon and use it to slow ourselves down to fall to Kerbal. 3, 2, 1, throttle. All right. And we have abandoned that piece of spaceship to crash into the moon willy-nilly. We really don't care. Face retro. And just kind of hold. Now we descend. So that's going to go smash into the into the moon. And we are going to descend. Here we go. Okay, we want to face generally this way, because we're going to try to kill our horizontal movement first. How we doing on that equator line? Pretty darn close. Turn the RCS on as well. There we go, we're falling. There we go, we are almost perfectly vertical in our speed. And now we simply descend. We're about to have our first actual moon landing. Our first planetary touchdown. Gently lower ourselves. Oh, a little too much. Nice and gentle. We've done it. Oh, we've touched down. We did it. We have our first landing. Oh my god. Oh no. That on. Alright, maybe we get a little flatter. Face up. Are we good? There it is. SAS off. We have touched down. Successful moon landing. Oh god, okay, getting out caused problems. Oh no, I hit space! Oh. Oh no. Did it autosave at any point? Load that. Oh god, I hope it didn't just... I hit space. Okay, we're good. We're good. So something about getting out causes physics to get weird. We're okay. There she is. She's on the moon. Okay, don't have enough. First moon landing. There we go. My first planetary landing in KSP2. Our flag did not update with the new picture, but oh well. We're not gonna argue with that one. We've put a flag on the moon. Valentina is on the moon. Look at her backpack. I love their outfits. I love that they're all color coordinated with the spacecraft. And they're whatever colors I choose them to be. Oh, it's so perfect. Yes, just stare at the sun. Nothing can go wrong here. Wow. Alright, I guess we go home now. We made it. Put your jetpack on. F. B. Alright, we're back inside. Now, we need to go home. So, I guess we just go up and then face west. Although I don't really have a good way to face west. Because we want to go that way. No, so we want to go east. Okay. I just spin. What's the app ball say? North is the red one. Put north at the top. It'll make it easier for my brain to comprehend. All right. North is above us. So if I go to the right, we go backwards around... we go east, which means we slow down relative to the moon and then return to Kerbal. I'm not going to worry that the camera is entirely inverted from what I'm trying to do. Lock into there for now. We'll get up to about 20 at our SPAAAAAAAAAACE. Excellent. This is the... No, this is right. Perfect, actually. Alright, pause. How do I change... Oh, just face maneuver node. And that's exactly what we want. We're going home. We've gone to the moon, we planted a flag, and we're going home. And it only took me 3 hours. And it broke my model and a bunch of other issues. But hey, it sort of worked. It's an early access game. I expected problems, so I'm fine with it. I'm just happy it's working as well as it is, all things considered. And I'm just extra happy to have the game. Alright, 30 seconds till burn. We're actually going to do this from this view because I want to see my orbit. That's our target. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn! Excellent. Now kill that. Face the direction we're going. Excellent. All right, that is a fall-in burn. We're coming in. And we'll land on the sunny side. Alright, face the direction we're going away from the whole time. That's your new thing. Because we're going to, we'll keep the rocket for the extra 700 fuel that we have until we're coming into the atmosphere. Then we'll ditch it and go to final stage. But there we are. There's the moon landing. Let's zip away at faster speeds because this takes an exceptional amount of time. As the moon falls away, Kerbin comes back into view, and the moon's gravity slows us down as it goes away from us. That we just simply fall back to Kerbin. Wish I could change the camera around a little bit. It's not the greatest of angles, but there goes our moon home. And put us in real time, and it'll orient the craft a little better. I don't know how to... Camera seems a little wonk, but maybe that's me. Nope, camera just snapped. We must have changed sphere of influences. And here we are, coming back home after a successful moon mission. We went to the moon. All right, let's abandon our booster stage. Actually, you know what? Let's use our booster stage. Might as well use that fuel, right? There we go. Used every bit of fuel to help slow us down. And now we simply fall back to Kerbin. Nope, a little bit of a bump. Guess we're falling slightly more aerodynamically than that thing is. There's our three little Kerbals crammed in their pod. I love that you can see them in there now. There we go, shoots out. Slowing us down. Yeah, don't need the heat shield really yet, but we keep it on because it's good practice to remember to keep one for when it is a relevant thing. And it looks like this does have monopropellant in it, which is nice. Go ahead and extend our radio now that we're through the re-entry already. This way they can come find us. There it goes. About to say, is this thing gonna open up? There we go. It took me 2 builds, but I did manage to build a successful rocket that went to the moon and came back. And everybody survived it. Jeb, Valentina, and Tim went to the moon. I would have liked to have done an actual, like, lander, but a little bit of jank is going on with the stuff, and we're missing parts, and there's just a lot of things that need to be added before we'll get to a situation where that will work better. But for now, I mean, it's functional. It's just not great. Definitely needs some patches. And splashdown. There we are. We're here. We've splashed down. Recover vessel. We did it. We launched, we went to moon, we landed several times, and then we came back. We landed on the moon and came home. That's so... Oh, I love this game. I can't wait for them to fix the issues that happened. 138 Gs. Oh my god. Okay, we need to work on our flight trajectories. But other than that, that was great. Save and exit. Excellent. Well, that was an adventure. That is where we're going to call it for today, because this game has eaten my model, among other things. We definitely need some patches, and other things like that. And we're at my usual about 3-hour mark anyways, so we'll just call it there for tonight. I will see if I can't tweak some settings somewhere to try to make this run better for the next time, or maybe I'll just wait for a patch to come out to fix a bunch of it. But yeah, I love this game. I will definitely be doing more as patches come up and we get more updates. I can't wait for Science and Interstellar and multiplayer and colonies, and just the amount of things we're going to be able to do is just amazing, and I cannot wait. But for now, I'm going to leave our little Kerbal friends to spin wildly through space, and yeah, we'll pick up again at some point in the future. I don't know when. I gotta see how they're doing with updates and when we might expect an update and things like that. But we will be doing Pokemon tomorrow, and next weekend we may have a bit of a surprise. So that will be fun. I'll set up an actual announcement and everything once I'm 100% confirmed everything's ready to go for that. But yeah, this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday should be Pokemon. We may wrap up Pokemon this weekend. It might take another couple of streams. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, that's tomorrow and Sunday. And then, yeah, I don't know what we're doing next week. Maybe we'll do more Hitman. But for now, that is gonna be about all. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all next time. Bye!